We know in the last few years the exit polls have got it wrong. Is that the reason why the markets are skeptical about the rumor that perhaps BJP may get the majority?
I don't think the markets are skeptical. I think the markets are pricing in a victory. I think I completely agree with what Ashwini said.
So the upside is limited from here on.
I don't know if it is 100 points on victory. Maybe it could be higher. But essentially the fact is it makes sense to, look at the market. It's barely corrected, right? We're at about 8,900. So going into an event like this at these market levels, you'd think, well, to say the market's not pricing it in would require a little deeper correction, right? The market going in a little scared, but well, that's not the case. We're actually completely flat right now. So, just to buttress Ashwini's point about how wrong things can be, let's have the graphics up very quickly. I'm going to run through this and maybe get Ashwini to comment as well. So, by the way, people call you predicting UP elections in that context. Uttar Pradesh is sometimes called Ulta Pradesh because it's happened. Things are completely the opposite of what is predicted. So this is, I go back all the way to 2007, state elections in 2007, right? This is the local state assembly elections. What was the prediction? Prediction was for a split verdict hung assembly. What was the actual verdict? The BSP won a clear majority. That is 2007 state. Then come to 2009 Lok Sabha elections. The predictions were the Congress was projected to get seats in single digits. Congress ended up getting 21 out of the 80 seats. This is Lok Sabha. Come to 2012 state elections. Predictions were for fractured mandate with Samajwadi Party likely to emerge as the largest party, right? In 2012 state. What was the verdict? SP swept it. It actually was SP's biggest and best showing in Uttar Pradesh ever. And again, of course, in 2014, there was a Modi wave. It was well recognized, but out of the 80 seats, Lok Sabha seats, people gave 40 to 50 seats. The BJP ended up getting 73 out of 80, practically, completely dominating that election. So, it just kind of shows you it's a very large state. It's, of course, extremely important, but it's also very, very tough to call this election or actually, for that matter, any election. Ashwini, you want to come in very quickly with any thoughts on this?
Well, you can call it a pollster's bias. When they predicted hung assemblies, you came with a straight verdict. So they thought, this time, let's predict, a clean sweep. So that way, you always get biased. Weather guy, if yesterday it rained, yeah, it'll rain today again. So you can't take these things on face value, and people where, money is involved, you'd better be safe than sorry.
Okay, thank you, Ashwini. We'll get chatting again later on in the day. Well, forget UP also, we've got the recent Delhi and Bihar elections also quite wrong in terms of predicting it. But CNBC TV 18